Hi, I'm Lee Olmstead, and in this presentation I'll be discussing Flip Mastery Learning, Standards-Based Grading. The Standards-Based Grading is what supports our mastery of learning, and we're going to go over this and talk about it a little bit in detail and how that's going to work this year. So what is Standards-Based Grading Mastery? Standards are what you're learning in 7th grade math. Number sense, ratios and proportional relationships, expressions and equations, geometry, statistics and probability, and functions. The accelerated class will be working in this area. This is 8th grade level, but that's part of being accelerated. There's also, I'm sure, some students that after they get through all of these standards here will be able to get into functions. So how is this done? Let's watch this video on standards-based grading. So what do you think? What do you like about it? What are your concerns? So why should we do this? Well, to give you clear expectations based on the 7th grade math standards, which you saw in the earlier video. Goal setting. How can you set goals for yourself and what do you want to achieve? To be able to give you timely feedback on your assessments and your work right as you're doing it. Grades are earned based on clear demonstration of the skills, not collecting points. How many times at the end of the marking period had you and your teacher worked and say, well, you need so many more points that you have to do this. You have this misassignment that you can do, or there's extra credit that you can do. The goal here is to help you demonstrate the skills based on those standards. Each of you learn at a different pace, so I can help you individually in small groups, or if you want to work ahead, work on your own. So the standards-based grading is broken out into 3 parts. Call them the 3 P's. Product, progress, and process. In product, your academic work is where your mastery is demonstrated at. This is where our flipped learning focuses. In the other presentation that I had made about the flipped mastery learning, that's how we described how the class was what you used to do in class is now done at home, and what was done at home is now done in class. So that way I can work with you. Progress, how well you're doing over time. Your development in mastering the standards and having the numerous opportunities to improve. The goal is to help you master the standard. And process. This is the behavioral component. This is the part where I observe you in your interactions with other students, whether you come to class prepared or not, whether you have good manners, you know, the please and thank you, raising your hands, following the classroom procedures that we have for the numerous things that we have to take care of, how well you interact. And we're going to separate that out in a separate reporting that a document will go home after the quarter, the end of each quarter, to show your folks and to show you how you're doing. So no longer is your behavior tied into your academic work. Because let's face it, if for some reason that you don't do your homework, I have no way to understand and grade whether you know what the standard is. You simply just didn't do it. So, are you getting a 0 because of not doing the work? Or are you getting a 0 because you didn't understand the material? 2 different things, and that's one of the big deals about the standard-based grading breakout, going into the 3 P's. Product, progress, and process. So how do I think this is going to work in our class? Well, we're going to follow our flipped learning method. You'll watch concept videos at home. We'll have our warm-up. We'll do a Q&A, the question and answers session when we come back in the morning, so I can, or in the beginning of class, so I can get an understanding of where everyone's at. Work that demonstrates the skills, understanding, will be stamped. So what that means is while we're working in class, I'll walk around, I'll help those who need the help, those who just need to be checked up on. We'll go over their work. And when based against the rubric that we already have developed, I'll stamp your work whether you've demonstrated it or not. When that prerequisite stamped work is complete, you'll take your formative assessment. You'll take a quiz. We'll take your stamped work, attach it to the quiz, and that's going to start building your portfolio. Here's what happens. Your growth opportunities are based on the scale that you're going to earn. If you earn a 4, you've demonstrated mastery. Clear cut, not a problem. No rework is necessary. If you earn a 3, then you'll be given an opportunity to either complete rework material or accept the 3. That's going to be your choice. That 4 basically is an A, a 3 is a B. If a student earns a 2 or less, then the student is going to have to complete rework material for the missed standard and then try again for a 3 or 4. That's that redo, the rework, given the opportunity to learn and understand and master the standards. When you've completed the formative assessments, there'll be a series of those. Then you'll go ahead and take your summative assessment. And it's pretty much the same process. You have to earn a 3 or 4 on all of the formative assessments to take the summative. So it's kind of like a ticket. You don't have 3s and 4s on those formatives. You're not demonstrating mastery. We're going to keep working with you on that. And then you're going to have to take, then when you get those 3s or 4s, then you're going to go take your summative assessment. You're going to attach the formatives and any rework, continuing to build that portfolio to the summative. And again, the scale grading for your growth opportunities are, if you earn a 4, great, you're done. If you earn a 3, you're going to be given that opportunity to go back in, to look at the reworked material, or you can accept the 3 as it is. Or if it's a 2 or less, you're going to go back in and do rework and work on the standards again and try to get to that 3 or 4. So let's take a look here at grade comparisons. Your scale grades, this is what I'm talking about over here. A 4 is equivalent to a letter grade of an A, and in our scale system here at Central Middle School, 94 to 100. So you say, okay, if I earn a 4, what am I going to get? Well, I always err to the side of the student. So I'm probably going to put you up in here. If you get a 3, that's a B. So again, I'm probably going to put you up here. That will be the grade that goes in for you. A 2, that's a C, and a 1 is a D, and you can see what they are. And then, of course, 0 is an F. Now, we have our grading policy with the 50 as being the lower grade as far as the report cards are concerned, but the grading policy says that you can earn a 0, okay? And so from a 0 to 69 is that F part. Zeros are killers. So we're going to work on that with a different lower level. And it's something I'm just doing, I'm just working with here as we're going through. But again, the whole goal, A's and B's, mastery, keep working on it. Keep demonstrating that. So the goals then. The point is for you to have demonstrated mastery of the assigned standard. Student can have many opportunities to demonstrate mastery, and that's the whole point of standards-based grading, is for you to master standard. Mastery, mastery, mastery. This is a whole different way of doing this. I'm very excited about doing this, and I hope that all of you are as excited and given the opportunities to be able to master and demonstrate your understanding of the skills in the standards-based grading. I'm Lee Olmstead, and have a good day.